Hey guys, today I have the Popin Cookin Ramen for you. And again, Popin Cookin is edible candy that you make. And some of them actually taste like the food that they're supposed to be, and other ones taste like candy. I've never tried this one before, and in fact, this one was really hard for me to find. And I did find it on a Chinese website where I get some of my remins and stuff, but I took the very last one and I haven't seen it on there since, so I'm not sure where you can find this one, but just keep looking around. So obviously I haven't tried this one before, but what you're gonna need for it is the bag with all the contents, pair of scissors, and some water. Ooh, any way you like. So let's get started. So here's what comes inside the bag. We have our powdered candy. We have some sprinkles. We have a piping bag, a fork, toothpick, some moldable candy, and this actually, I don't know, it looks a little bit more brown than what I've seen, so maybe they're trying to make it more realistic. And then we have our tray. So the first thing we're going to want to do is cut the tray. So we should have 3 pieces, just like this. So once we've cut the pieces, we're going to fill up this tray right here up to a line. I don't know if you can really tell, but there is a line right here, and it is labeled A. So once the container is filled up with water, we're going to take the brown packet and we're going to fill it up. We're going to take our fork and we're going to mix it. And already, I've made a mess, but already it smells pretty much like beef ramen, I think. Like once you add the little powder stuff that comes with real ramen. What's that? I heard crunchy piece. Break! Break, I tell you! Did you break? No. So just keep stirring until all the powder is gone. Alright, well that's as much as I can stir. I've been stirring it for a few minutes now, and some of the powder just doesn't want to dissolve, so that's as good as I can get it. I don't know, maybe my package is old and clumpy powder, but we've stirred it. So once that's all stirred, I'm going to take the container labeled B. I don't know if you can see. They are labeled on the bottom. And then we're going to take our scoop as well. We're going to take 1 scoop of water. Then we're going to need the orange packet. And we're going to add it in here. So this is going to become our noodles. So we're going to mix that up. Not really smelling anything from the noodles, but noodles don't really have much of a scent anyways. So once we have our noodles mixed, we're going to take our piping bag and our toothpick, and we're going to go ahead and make hole right in the corner, like that. So it's easier than some of them where we're cutting the bottom and you're not sure how much you want to. Like I think the cake one and the donut one, you also have a piping bag, and they just tell you to cut it, and that determines how thick it's going to be. But this one you just have the toothpick and it makes it much easier. So we're going to fill up our little bag. So once we put all our stuff in, we're going to move it down towards the bottom of where we made the little hole. And then we're going to come back to our little soup. And then we're just going to make our noodles. So that looks really cool, guys. It actually looks like ramen noodles. That's kind of gross. So now we're going to make our gyozas. And we're going to take this like candy putty. Oops. And we're going to make 2 of them. And this smells sweet. So it's kind of weird because the ramen stuff obviously smells pretty salty and like ramen. But yeah, this is really sweet. So we're going to have like a sweet salty treat here. So this is really hard. So I'm making it into a ball. Because we want a couple of round shapes. Oh, I like the one that came with the rolling pin. Alright, well, you need to flatten it to a round shape. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because it's cold here. Like last night was below freezing. So maybe that's why my dough doesn't really want to be putty. Like when I did the other one where you just make a bunch of stuff with this kind of putty, it was so sticky. It was sticking to the paper, it was sticking to my hands. It was really hard to work with, so I guess it's better that it's not so sticky. But we're gonna make 2 of them. Alright, so you should have 2 shapes similar to that. And I have like the ramen stuff all over me. But now we're going to take our sprinkles and we're just going to add it to the inside. They don't go everywhere. We're going to fold it in half. And then you kind of do this to the end. So we're making it have this like sort of texture and shape. We're going to do it to this one as well. There's sprinkles everywhere now. So again, we're just going to kind of fold it over. And there is our gyoza. So like the other one, I'm going to stick it in here. We're going to take our fork and I'm going to try it now. So I think first I'm going to try the ramen, since this is the ramen Popin Cookin kit. So it's had some time to sit in there. Try not to take such a huge piece, but alright, here we go, the taste test. So it does taste very salty. The noodles really do taste like noodles. So I am eating this cold, where ramen noodles you would normally have it in boiling water, so it's all nice and warm for you. So it is a little bit weird, but it does taste very similar. So now that I've tasted the ramen noodles, I'm going to try one of the gyozas, which I said is probably going to be very sweet. We've got sprinkles, and then we've got this candy gummy that I've tasted in other kits. So let's give this one a try. Yep, it does taste very sweet. It tastes similar to the other sort of gummy moldable stuff you would get in like the sushi kit, where it was like the seafood or the seaweed, and then regular sprinkles. But it's very sweet, it's very yummy, very candy like, so this is good. So overall I really do like this kit, and I think I would do it again. So I would recommend it if you can find it. As I said, it's kind of hard to find right now, but it's fun and yummy. So if you can find it, give it a try. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!